We seem to have lost a rear bar, Daniel.
You're kidding. We were...
Oh mate, what have you done? Oh no!
Oh Jesus.
To be honest, no, you're fine.
You're right.
Yeah, you're all good.
You're all good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Bit of a bingle with the wall there, so little pointing stick shows all the damage. I am so happy that Alex is okay because the seat broke. That or it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. So I'm glad that Alex is okay. Things happen on track, so either way, car's fine. While Tristan's doing that, I'm going to show you these. These are the rotors and pads that came out. They are toast. So these were the two that Jacob was using, or Byron and Jacob both used. So that is 2 sessions, 1 hour of pure driving. I know that it was bloody hot, and Jacob really pushes those brakes. I don't know about Byron. I don't know. Byron was doing a good job. He was doing 35s, but those brakes are cool. The new ones are going on, and yeah, it's bloody hot today. God damn. Next part of this endeavor, it's the bad word, isn't it? The wrong word. It's hot. That's the bad word, isn't it? Endeavor. That's the wrong word.
No, it's definitely an endeavor. We're endeavoring to make it better.
That's it. Well, this, what we're doing now is we're going to be using Tristan's little shop press thingy. We're going to be removing all the good stuff or the bad stuff in this. So pretty much all of these we'll have to press out the hubs because we're getting new hubs. And then that bottom ball joint's coming out too. Yep, beautiful. So bottom ball joint's coming out. I'm going to press out everything here, basically leave it as a bare front hub assembly, or not assembly, because that wouldn't, it'd be a deconstructed hub assembly. Because we live in Melbourne, it's like a deconstructed hub assembly is what we're doing right now. It's like how everyone gets their coffee. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then we can also pull the heat shields off because the heat shields were probably one of the reasons why we're overheating these brakes. On the massive backplate we have down there, we have brake ducts that force a lot of the air down into the wheel wells. So they would have been cooling the calipers, yes, but not the discs themselves. That's probably one of the things we want to do. So that's what we're going to be doing, Tristan. Exciting stuff.
Certainly are.
Hopefully this shop press can do it.
It's done it before, it's just awkward. It's very awkward.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a 2-man job. So we're going to set up the camera, hopefully get it all done. All the bushings are pressed out apart from 2 because the press couldn't do them. Unfortunately, didn't have enough pressing power. We're currently having a bit of a barbecue out here. It's all nice and smells tasty. And then, yeah, made an absolute mess of Tristan's shop. Now we have everything, all the arms ready to go. I'm going to take them to work. I'm going to go get them powder coated. Not powder coated. Powder coated would be nice. I'm going to go take them to work, I'm going to go get them sandblasted, and then also we're going to coat them as well, so that way it's all nice and fresh like Tristan's car. So that's going to be very nice. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Rightio. So, holding camera a weird way because I'm holding a Coke and it's very hot. In other news, all of these beautiful Protex hard lines are now going in. Oh, well, braided lines, not hard lines, sorry. Braided lines. They look very, very, very nice. So we're just letting everything sort of just drip out at the moment. So that hopefully save Tristan's shop floor a little bit, and I'll just go along. I'm also going to be going around and just cleaning up all the calipers as well. I'll probably end up just, don't know whether I'll paint them or not. They just get disgustingly hot and the paint just comes off them. So who knows, but these braided lines are gonna make the world of difference because on a track, when everything gets hot, these rubber lines will start swelling and then eventually they can split. Whereas these right here will give me a lot better brake feel and they don't swell up. So that way it's just a more direct pedal feel. And I love that. We're also doing a booster delete, potentially, maybe one day.
We'll hook up honed and do a booster delete for sure.
Beautiful. I've heard they're a good thing to do.
I've got one on my car.
You do? You like it?
Yeah. Yep. It takes about 3 minutes to get used to, and
okay, cool.
Never look back.
Beautiful, unless you're street driving it.
Yeah,
no one's crashing into cars.
It's still fine on the street, perfectly fine on the street. You just have to hold your foot all the way in at traffic lights. You can't relax.
Yep. No, that's fair enough. Rightio. So apparently it's a good thing. We'll look into it. See how we go. More weight reduction, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right, we'll think about it. Who's a beautiful car and has brand new Protex brake lines? You are. Yes, stop it. Alright, the next big thing, and something that I've never done on a car before, is upgrade my sway bars. I have actually been wanting to do this on my Evo for a long time because I feel like the Evo still is one of those cars where it's very top heavy, it's a very tall car and it likes to roll over on corners. However, for something like this car, where I already thought it was pretty good, to have sway bars on this, I've never had a car with upgraded sway bars, so it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. But anyway, let's quickly dive in and see what we got. So these right here are a full set of white line sway bars. Now these right here are only their medium strength sway bars, so they have another set that's even thicker than this. Now these sway bars actually have a little bit of adjustment on the outside here. You can see there's 2 there and 2 here as well. But you can see, like, this is the factory sway bar that the Integra has, and some of the Civics don't even have this. And then this one here, we have a much thicker rear sway bar and much heavier, and I could imagine I'm going to stop a whole lot of body roll. And now the fronts right here, the fronts once again so much thicker, absolutely insane. And once again, I've actually never run sway bars on a car before, or upgraded sway bars, so these are going to make the world of difference. Have you ever driven a car with upgraded sway bars? How exactly does it feel? Because I can't really tell people what it feels like.
So normally when you turn the steering wheel and then the suspension rolls, and then you feel the car move after that.
Okay, right.
So you sort of get like 3 movements when you go around a corner. Now you just go turn and then the car will turn. So it automatically, like, it doesn't allow the body and the suspension to flex underneath you or the top of the car to tip over.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, really
interesting. Really. So that's one thing I've hated in comparison to the BRZ. I think I'm just spoiled because the BRZ is just an amazing car at the factory, but the Evo doesn't handle anywhere near as much as the like the BRZ does. Like, it's just not as pointy.
It's because it's got the weights up top, and when it changes direction, it's got to shift the weight.
Okay.
But if it's got sway bars in there, it's like they're connecting all of the wheels, so it doesn't actually switch the suspension over. It just moves the car around like that. It's
okay.
You gotta,
I sort of see what you mean.
You got to feel it.
Yeah. So I was kind of on track with what I was telling you guys, kind of. But yeah, no. So I could imagine white line would make a massive difference in the Evo as well. So
we've got them in my Evo.
Got them in the Evo. So as soon as Tristan's car is up and running and ready to go, you guys can see that looks like a pain.
Yeah, you have to drop the subframe pretty much to do the front one.
That's not fun. Is that the same in the 6? I guess it is. Yep, same car.
Same subframe.
All right, might hold off a little bit on the Evo.
The rear one will still make a big difference, and it'll help. The front one, I'm not sure. Someone said you can do it with the subframe in, but
that looks like a pain, doesn't it?
I don't know how.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Yep. All right, we'll come back to the Evo eventually. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing is changing out the intake here. So the intake, I don't know if you guys have seen in the past, but it's held in by one very long screw, which is removable by hand, but it takes a very long time. And then the filter inside of it is gross, but this is actually a Integra Type R intake. And then I had the big thing that scoops down there and does everything it needs to do. But anyway, we're going to be getting rid of this system because we're going to be going to a much nicer filter, and we're going to be going to probably something that's not going to suck up as much hot air. So at the moment it was just picking up directly at the bottom there, which you guys can see, And yeah, probably getting a lot of hot air from around here, from the radiator, from everything.
Every single Honda
on
planet Earth, unless they buy a new one, the doodah that this clips into breaks. So
oh, no way!
Some Ronald coloured, and I have some Turbo Tristan special coloured ones, which came from a friend of mine in Slovenia, made these and sent them to me. And that goes in there like
so
that.
Lovely. Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you, friend in Slovenia. That fits amazingly.
Thanks, Marco, you legend.
Thank you, Marco. You legend, king of B series, because B series is king. That's right.
No. He's the B series.
No, okay, right. Yeah. No, I thought you said the other way around.
No.
Wow, that's awesome. I love that. Good on him. Oh wow, I like it. And the other one was broken, yeah?
The other one was gone.
Okay, well, it's broken now either way. Wow, look at that. I love that. It's my favourite thing in the engine bay now, apart from my horrible painted rocker cover here. Alright, cool. So yeah, as I was saying, the intake we're going to basically fit up directly against the whole thingy thing here. And now, the next thing is, I don't know what you guys want me to do. Do we cut the headlights in half?
We certainly can.
You know, I've always wanted to do it, and every single person is like, no, don't cut the headlights, they're expensive. Are they really expensive? Surely not.
There's like 3 of these at the wreckers 200 metres away.
Yeah. So, surely, right, headlights out, we just cut it there, and then we get a nice big Raceworks tube right here, and it goes directly into the filter, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool, excellent, done. Let me know in the comments what you guys reckon. We do that, do we not? I'm doing it anyway. I don't care what you guys reckon. Big carbon panel right there. It's just going to be one big sheet. I'm not really too stressed. We're going to just screw it directly into there. We might even do some L brackets off everything we have right here. That right there I pulled out before. I don't need that anymore. But yeah, it can get cold air from here. It can get cold air from here, but it won't get any cold air from there. So we'll probably just raise it up to where the bonnet is, and then we'll put some rubber over the top so that way it doesn't contaminate anything. And then the intake pipe, we will basically just be running a big long straight alloy piece, and probably most likely be heat shielding that as well for better IATs. So Tristan went through and you've ordered some stuff for me, the Raceworks pipe. So we have a nice big long Raceworks alloy pipe, which Tristan has already bead rolled, because you guys know that changing an intake on a Honda gives you that much boost that you need to actually bead roll this and make sure it doesn't pop off. And now the next thing we're going to be doing is there is a piece of Raceworks pipe somewhere else as well. Under the table. On the table. On the table. Somewhere here. Big race. Oh, there we go. So yes, we have this right here. So it's just going to go from the throttle body. No. From the throttle body this side, and then down to this, which is going to go to a hectic pod filter, which we actually have sitting in here. So we run BMC. I run BMC. Oh, I run BNC on all my cars. The Evo has a mad little carbon one, but this one here is just a nice little plastic one, and it's much nicer than the one was in the car. I can guarantee you that the one that was in the car is definitely not making too many. Yeah. That was a Type R. That was a Type R airbox, Tristan. She's broken now. I can't do anything about it.
I didn't mean to do that. It's lightweight. Where did it go? Oh,
I don't care. That's going in the bin because it was a horrible system anyway. All the clips are broken. Everything was broken. So I'm sorry if you're a Honda owner and really wanted that. Tristan broke it. You can blame him.
I'm actually sad that it broke.
Are you really?
Yeah. I feel like crap.
I'll gift it to you. No, if any of you guys wanted that, you can have it. But anyway, I don't need it. Just message me.
Here.
Yeah.
Which, if you're going to do a shield, you might want to keep that.
Yeah.
So
I was
take it out.
thinking, do we just, because that's a big flat surface there, we can just run straight flat up or something.
Yep. Let's see where it ends up.
Yeah, can do. Can do. There's going to be hectic dotage. I'm excited. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, my God. Rightio. I'm going to dinner, so I'm starting to do a little bit of a clean up, but whilst I was doing that, Tristan, look at this. Maximum dotage.
Fab King.
The Fab King.
All of the dorts.
It looks really good. I like it, and it's so close and neat down here, which is awesome. The only thing we're gonna have to do is just run a breather from the engine at the very top there. We'll just run that somewhere out the car. Actually, you know what we could do? It could be like a sensor. What we could do is we could run a piece of pipe and then shoot it up this way. So that way, if I know the engine's blowing, it'll shoot oil up there.
Shoot oil everywhere.
Yeah. Why has no one thought about that? That's the first thing I would do, is I would freak out. Actually, to be fair, it would probably spray oil all the time, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It'd be a little bit of vapor, yeah.
Nah, it's all right. But yes, we've got to find some way to do that. Aside from that, engine bay is pretty much good. So we got fans coming, do we? I have no idea.
Scotty from Raceworks is giving us a fan from his personal collection.
Oh, really?
Good man, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. I love you, Scott, and I hope he knows that already. He knows that.
He knows.
He knows. He knows. So yes, massive thank you to all the people that have already put in for this. Massive thank you to Spool Up. Very much appreciate it. Absolutely amazing. So if you guys don't know, basically once this car was crashed, the car was brought back here. And to be fair, I was a little bit down in the dumps. I was like, God damn it. I really like this car. It needs a lot of work. Tristan, thank God, has saved the day. He messaged me that night and he's like, right, what are we doing? Come over tomorrow. Let's get into it. Let's bring this thing back. And it's sort of reignited my passion for this car and I love it. So I'm very excited. And Tristan has been amazing. He's been getting all of these parts for me and helping. Just all of your amazing hookups have already come to this car. And
all from spoolup.com.au.
All from spoolup.com.au. So go check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the description down there as well. But yeah, from White Lion to Super Pro to Raceworks to Protex to Motul to everyone, Aerocut, for helping out with this car. I cannot thank you all enough. You guys are all so amazing.